What's up, guys? Today we're going to be making a video installing some car covers I got from a company called Coverado. They reached out to me. They asked if I had any cars that would fit their seats. I told them what vehicles we had in our lineup, and come to find out my wife's car is completely compatible. So let me show you what we're working with. So Coverado sends their seat covers over in this nice bag. They have the instructions for them, so I'm going to show you how to put them in your car today. So I'm just starting to look over the instructions. They seem fairly easy to follow, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a step-by-step on how this is going to go. I've got the front seats laid out right here, and you can see all the hardware that comes with them. So we're going to start off by attaching the fasteners for the top part of the seat, and I'll show you how that goes on. So for this part, you'll just be sliding this deal, it's called the chuck, over these and through like that. And you'll do that for all 3 of these on each side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those on, and then I'll show you how to do the bottom part. Next part up, we'll be installing the hooks. So you'll separate them like this, and they'll go on this strap right here like such. And so you'll do that for the 4 straps on the front for the first 2 seats. So for this next part, we'll just be sliding them over the top of the existing seats. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you where to go from there. So now that the cover is on, you have to slide this part through the part where the top and the bottom seat meets to meet up in the back. I had a little bit of issues because I have like this stock cover deal right here that was blocking it for me, but I ended up being able to get them on. So next up, you get the bottom part on. I ended up having to attach the little bungees further back, but they are supposed to go onto here, but that was an easy fix. And then next up, you're gonna slide these straps through the seats, and then you connect them on the back side, and your installation should be done, other than the top part, which I'll show you all that as well. So next up, we have the headrest, which will be as simple as sliding it over and velcroing it onto the inside. So I will show y'all what that looks like. And here you have it. The front seat is installed. I'll go ahead and do the other one, and then we'll move on to the back. All right, so the 2 front seats are installed. Keep in mind, these are universal seat covers, so they aren't an exact fit for every vehicle. And I mean that in the sense of you may have to modify the way that you do stuff, like I did with the strap that goes on the bottom right there. And then I was only able to connect 2 on the back, but it's still fitting perfectly fine. Everything's looking good, so we're gonna go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you how to do that part as well. So I have the back seats all laid out. It'll be essentially the same process. There'll be 2 chucks on each side. One will be right here, and then there'll be a hook right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all those installed, and we'll move on to the next part. So for this next part, we'll be installing the rear part. For my installation, I believe I needed to pull the back seat completely out, but I should be able to get away with just popping it up like I have. If you have this Corolla and you need to do this, all you have to do is pull up right here, and there should be a latch that'll pop out, and then you can pull this back part to access it. So as you can see by the way it's set up, again, it has the 2 bungee straps. You'll basically just wrap that underneath, and I'll see if I can get a clip of it and show you what it looks like when it's done. Then I'm gonna go ahead and install it, and then I'll give y'all a sneak peek. All right, and as you can see, I just went ahead and strapped it under that support bar underneath, but it is on now, and I'll just have to straighten it up, pop the seats back down, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll move on with the process. So both sides are installed. Now I'm working on the middle, where you just Velcro this down, and you should be able to get away without having to use that back strip. I'm not necessarily sure. The instructions are a little unclear on this part, but I believe if you tuck this underneath and then strap this down like you did the front side, it should be fine. So I'm gonna try that and see how it goes. All right, so all of the bottom is done. With this car, I was not able to attach that strap in the front towards the back. It's causing me too many issues. So I went ahead and took that flap, slid it under the seat, and Velcroed it down. And I think that'll be 100% fine. So now we got to work on the top part. So for this top part, you'll unzip this part and it'll slide directly over the seat like this. You'll go ahead and zip it back up. These straps will go over the top and reconnect here. And then we will repeat the process of sliding these down through the seat and then connecting them on the back side, which you should be able to pop the seat down with this. Sorry. That lever to easily access it. All right, so again, these are universal. The directions said that you needed to take those little hooks and put them on the removable part of the head, but the seats in my wife's car don't do that, so I just made it work. Looks fine. And you tuck the little anchors under the seat, and that's how that sits. Now we just need to Velcro the middle on, and then we should be done with this install. So the last bit is on. I just went ahead and wrapped the straps around the pegs right there, got it in. So everything is all together in the back. Again, these parts just Velcro, as you can hear. Sits fine. And it is complete. So tomorrow I'll get some shots of it all done with some daylight, and that'll be a wrap for this video. Alrighty guys, so it's the next day. This is the front all together. And this is what we're looking like in the back. So pretty good. Changed the look of the car a lot. So I'll say it once again, keep in mind these are universal seat covers. They will fit a lot of different cars. If you have any questions, get with Coverado and they should be able to let you know whether or not it's compatible for the front and the back, or just the front, etc. But special thanks to them for letting me try these out and giving me a chance to make a video on them. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.